Stories on Stage brings stories to life simply by reading them aloud. This is a creative and an amazing way to experience theater. Joining me with a chat and a tiny bit of magic, I have Anthony Powell, Artistic Director. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us.
So Stories on Stage, live experience, but gosh, it's a difference compared to most that we see.
Oh yeah, basically we bring short writing to life with professional actors performing short stories, and they take all of the characters and create those, and they bring all of the heart and emotion of the story straight to the audience, one-on-one. If you like being read to as a kid, you'll like Stories on Stage.
How long has Stories on Stage been around?
I can't believe it. It's our 17th season.
Really?
This season, yeah. And we're going to celebrate. We've got some great shows coming up. Wild Women. The title kind of speaks for itself. Exactly. And we've got one coming up called On the Couch, which is funny stories about psychiatry and going through therapy. And our season opener coming up this Sunday, the 17th, and it's called A Little Help from My Friends.
Gosh, I could be in every one of those shows. Wild Women, Psychiatric Help, and Help from My Friends. So the Help from My Friends, is that inspired by the Beatles?
Oh, of course, absolutely. Okay. It's my favorite.
Good.
But all of the stories in that one, you know, little random acts of kindness and people being surprised and touched when people reach out with a helping hand.
Who are the actors in your show?
Oh, we got some great ones for this one. Three audience favorites, really. Kathy Brady and Gabriella Cavallero. They're both from the Denver Center. And John Jurchak from Curious. These all three are heavyweights.
Very nice. Would you mind giving us a little preview?
Oh, I would love to.
Okay, please.
I got a little portion. It's a bit from Snapdragon by Kathy Georgiev.
Nice.
Because everyone you talked to seemed to be doing something you weren't. You logged onto facespace.com one night. You were amazed at the number of your friends already there, and before long, your personal page was cluttered with hellos and welcomes and it's about times. You felt popular in a way that you never had before, not in high school, not in college, and certainly not now, as people from all eras of your life seem to pour into your computer and onto your screen. The site's search engine trolled through your hard drive and your flash drive and found people from your past and present and possibly even your future, and notified them that you were signed on, you were available and open and ready for contact. By the time you finally crawled into bed at almost 5 in the morning, you were up to 600 friends. More than you ever knew you had. More than you knew anyone had. Suddenly, you were involved in something big, something intimate, and you were part of someone else's life. So you took the Face Space quiz. 1, are you generally a happy person? Most of the time. 2, what color shirt are you wearing? You had to look down. White with gray stripes? 3, do you know anyone who would drop everything to help you? Yes, you answered, but you wondered. So you deleted it and wrote, maybe. Do you feel you are completely individual, or are you a group follower? You hesitated. You weren't sure of the right answer. You were an individual, but did you want to say that? So, individual, you finally typed. But then, just in case, you added a smiley face and an LOL.
That was wonderful.
That's a little bit of that one.
That was wonderful. Nicely done. How do you rehearse for this? Do you look in the mirror at home and you kind of, you know, play it out a little bit before you get in front of an audience?
Well, luckily, I just have to do the MC stuff at these shows. I don't actually act in them. But our actors, we do rehearsals about an hour, hour and a half. But it's really like being shot out of a cannon, because the audience is like the scene partner. Audience is every bit as part of the show as the actor is. So until we get there, we don't know.
I can't believe that you don't do this nightly. You're really, really good at it.
Thank you very much. It's so sweet.
How do we get tickets?
You can call our box office, the number that'll be on the screen, or go online, and we're at www.storiesonstage.org.
What do you like most about the Stories on Stage concept?
Well, one of our subscribers once described what we do as theater of the mind, and I thought that was really good, because the actor, of course, does their part, but the audience and the audience imagination, that's really the most important component of the whole thing.
True. What do you have coming up for the rest of the year? Give us a sneak peek.
Well, my favorite show every year is our annual holiday show. It's called Making Merry, and this year we're doing all British holiday stories and songs and poems, all kinds of stuff.
So when you mention the audience and how they're involved, how are they involved? Do they get to participate in the story, or do you feed off of their reactions?
You really feed off of their reactions. One time we were doing a story, we rehearsed, we thought it was serious. The actor gets up there, suddenly the audience is laughing, and the actor has to make a split-second decision. Oh, it's a comedy. We didn't know.
Oh.
And
Wow.
it turned into a whole nother story, and that was the audience telling us what it was about.
Isn't that really cool?
Yeah.
Can people get involved and become actors and maybe, have an opportunity to do what you do?
Lots of folks send us stories. Lots of local writers send us stories, and we read them, and we love to put them up there.
Oh, you're kidding. So
Yeah.
local authors can submit their stories
We
to be
produce
read.
them a lot, yeah.
Wow. And is there anyone that you've ever, dreamed about wanting to do, but you haven't had the opportunity to do it yet?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. I'd love to do David Foster Wallace, but his stuff is so dense. I just go, would it make a lick of sense? It makes sense on the page. If someone said it out loud, would it just be confusing? But he's one of my favorites someday.
Well, you did an exceptional job today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, a little help from my friends. We'll perform Sunday, September 17th at the Teatro Cultural Arts Center. It's 7th and Santa Fe. Now, with shows at 1:30 and 6:30, you can call the box office and just mention Colorado&Co, and you'll get $5 off each ticket. Or enter the promo code Colorado online for the discount. For more information and for tickets, you can call 303-494-0523 or go online to storiesonstage.org.